good evening. So, I just got back from Mexico. Well, Mexico City to be exact. And I really wanted to show you this travel journal that I wrote in. And I also bought a bunch of trinkets and souvenirs that I really liked. So, starting with the journal, I've actually never even watched, I didn't grow up with the anime One Piece. However, I did watch the 2 seasons of live action One Piece and I really liked it. It was, you can tell that it's like adapted from an anime, but people are like a little goofy, but it also, I don't know how to describe it. It is pretty good. I liked it. I also think they have a very large budget, so like it better be good, right? They have like more money than Game of Thrones. I think so. Anyways, the first page is like a little pocket, and I just put my Polaroid in it. The Polaroids that doesn't have people in it. I really like taking pictures of plants in Mexico because I don't usually see cactuses, cacti, and succulents. I can never keep like a succulent alive, but I think they grow really well in like Mexico. Probably because that's where they originated from. And here is my journal. I know it's not focusing, but it's okay because it's in Chinese anyway. Should I start? I'm gonna start with the right page. The page on the right. I arrived in like international airport in Mexico City, and there was a big football in Terminal 2. I realized that it's going to be World Cup soon, and I see a lot of people wearing the green jersey for Team Mexico. I think I don't really watch football, so I don't really know when or where. Sorry, I don't know when or where the next World Cup will be hosted. But it's nice seeing people supporting their country and stuff. I bought this little pin. Let's see, I think I have it here. Oh. Right here. I think I did a good job recreating it on my journal. Also, it was from Miniso. So, if you don't know, Miniso is a Chinese brand. They used to sell like mugs and stuff, but recently I think most of their they mostly just do blind boxes and toys and sometimes makeup. I think they are a Chinese brand, but they did pretend to be a Japanese brand for like a few years before they had to make a formal apology for pretending to be Japanese. Because people found out, and Chinese people don't really like shady business, especially like why you have to pretend to be Japanese. But I'm surprised to see a Miniso in Mexican malls. It's like when you're away from home and you see something familiar, and I'm like, what? And I mean, it looked pretty similar to a Chinese Miniso, so. This is the packaging for the headphones on the Delta flight. It says reuse me, and I guess I totally reused it. This I just made like a flip thing for onigiris. So onigiris are rice balls. I'm really surprised when I saw them in a 7-Eleven because I thought it was an East Asian only thing. I've only seen it in China and Korea, and since they originated from Japan, they definitely have it in Japanese 7-Elevens. But like they don't have it in the States, they don't have it in Thailand 7-Eleven. So I was like really surprised to see them in Mexico. However, they are not the best. Some of the rice, I tried every single flavor. That's why I wrote this some of them they do like mayonnaise tuna. That is a flavor that we have in China. But a lot of the so inside the rice bowls, the meat, the filling, the seasoning is very little. So a lot of the time when you bite it, it's all rice. And a lot of the times, not a lot of times, sometimes the rice is undercooked. And I just didn't really. If you have never tried it and you just happen to be in Mexico, you can. But you can definitely get much better and cheaper food from like taco stalls. If you're curious, you could try, but I wouldn't recommend it because they are not as good as where you could get in Asian countries, East Asian countries. And here I saved the packaging because this one looks like a Mexican flag and it's limited edition. How cute! Well, the rice bowl with the onigiri itself does not look like a Mexican flag like this picture, but it's still really cute. And I did cut it so with a scissors so that I didn't break it. And the second page. This is a mess because the pages on this is quite thin, and the Crayola. Is this Crayola? I think it's Crayola. It bleeds onto the next page, so I was just trying to cover it up with something. Another thing that surprised me in 7-Elevens, because I literally survived on 7-Eleven for the first few days. The thing that surprised me in 7-Eleven is that they have a lot of Korean instant noodles. No, by the way, I don't like to call them ramen because it's my little quirk, because I don't. In my mind, ramen is supposed to be like hand-pulled noodles. I mean, they literally mean hand-pulled noodles, and for like instant noodles, they're just instant noodles. They can never be as good as ramen. So this is pretty cool. I think I just got this. I like had so many I bought so many of the instant noodles because I haven't had them in a while. I know you can get them in these days in like Asian supermarket, but I don't live next to one, and it's not every day that I can just go find some. But they're in every 7-Eleven. I think they're in OXXO as well. They're in every convenience store, and I was surprised. And most of them are like from Korean brands, which I'm really glad because I love Korean instant noodles. So I like tried so many flavors. They are a little bit pricey. Here's the sticker that I pulled out from, that I peeled from. Something Korean, product of Korean, or Coreano. Anyways, and this page is about the actual restaurants I went to. So I finally realized I cannot just survive on instant ramens. I went to some restaurants. However, they're all not very good, except for the Mexican ones. So I went to this one is an Italian restaurant, and a Japanese like sushi place, and a Chinese one. Oh my god, don't get me started on the Chinese one because this is really bad. So after like 3 bad restaurants in a row, I ordered food from a Mexican restaurant, and it's really good. So this Torihana, it's definitely just an very Americanized Japanese food. Overpriced, not good. I really hate this restaurant. Okay, hate is a strong word, but this place, I was the only Chinese person there. Everyone else is like a foreigner, and like they're not even Mexican. So it's in Polanco, which is the very gentrified area. So I think this place is aimed towards those like rich scammable foreigners maybe. And I was really disappointed in the food because it's really expensive. And why is there mayonnaise in like those buns? I was so upset because how can you put mayonnaise in Chinese food? Like the Chinese in me are screaming. And it was so overpriced. It was like $60 for 2 people. It's like 900 pesos. And I was but well, I guess it's an experience trying to have, you know, this familiar food in a foreign country and ended up getting sort of ripped off. But I did love this Mexican place, Los Pinches Tacos. I think it means like the goddamn tacos or the fucking tacos. And it's cute. And I had pozole for the first time. And there's this corn in it, and it's called like homing. I actually don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just not gonna say it. It's corn, and the tacos are really good. Next page. This is also the thing that came with my delivery. This is the not sponsored, but this is where Los Pinches Tacos are located. And I can flip this, and this, I guess, is their popular menu. This page is like a little bit messy. It's very messy since everything I ordered and every sauce there's a sticker, so I just had a bunch of them and I stick them onto my page. And rebajas, I think this one's just like on sale, something on sale. I filled it and stick it on my notebook. Okay, pastes. This is a local pastry. I really like their food. However, I really like their desserts. However, I also walked into a Krispy Kreme donuts, and I should have like listened to myself when I knew that I would not like American desserts, but I walked in it because I haven't eaten all day, and it's gonna give me diabetes after one bite. I ended up throwing the rest away. I think Mexican pastries and bakeries are so much better than American ones. Americans in the comments, don't come for me, but they are so fucking sweet. I just cannot stand American desserts. And the next day, you can see the dates. It was raining. I was really happy because I like rain, and it was pretty hot the previous day. I got my nails done, and I think they're really cute. Like for the first time, I got my nails done for the first time, and although the the nail technician didn't speak, my nail technician didn't speak English, but some of them did, and it was a really good experience. Everyone's really nice, and I really love the design. My drawing is kind of ugly, but you can see this, just like a dark and light blue with some stars on it. My nails were really short, and I was surprised that she was able to draw really tiny stars on it. Oh, I also found this. I actually followed her for a while. This tattoo artist from Mexico, and I know she travels all the time, but she happened to be in Mexico City, like when I was there. So I like DM'd her, seeing if she has any available slots open, but unfortunately she's all booked out. But she's really talented. She does this etching style. I might have also called like wood burning style, and her IG is Kelly Rico Tattoo. Next one, ooh, the Frida Kahlo house. This is actually the first touristy place I've visited, and I was just blown away after like watching a video on Frida Kahlo's life. I think she's so strong, and she's literally like burning her life to create things, and I think she inspired me to make more arts, because I have been in like art block for years. There are also these tiny stickers that came with like some souvenirs that I bought, and I thought it would be really fitting to put them on this page. I tried to draw her. It doesn't really look like her, but I guess I can tell. Okay, and I think there are a few other museums that displayed her arts, because the blue house, the Frida Kahlo's home, didn't have all of her art, but it was still really cool seeing like the clothes her wore and her photos from childhood. I think she grew up like in love, and that's why she believed in love. And I know it was kind of privileged, because she got like very good education and well, love from her parents. But she was also very should I say misfortunate? No. I don't really know how to say that in English, but it's just really inspiring. Well, the next one. I don't know if you can tell, but I was losing patience by now. Sorry about that. So this page is messy, very messy and not very good. I tried to leave something blank and ended up filling it with purple, and it's not good, so I just tried to cover it up with tape, and now it looks like a mess. But that's okay. I drew some, I tried to wrote the names of the animals in Spanish. So this is a squirrel. I saw a bunch of squirrels. They look slightly different than North American squirrels. I know Mexico is in North America, but the squirrels look a little different. They have a little red patch on them, and the fluffy tails. I love them. They're so cute. I actually like covered this up, so I already forgot how to say. So how to say squirrel, like ardillas, something like that. And the national bird, the eagle, and I think this word also means like a constellation. So I drew it here. Serpientes, snakes. I'm not very good at drawing snakes, because I think they are not like completely round. They're actually more like a triangle shape. But I have a hard time drawing them. Hummingbirds. I was really excited to see a hummingbird for the first time, and people like hang hummingbird feeders in their homes, like on the window, and I saw a hummingbird, but before I could take a picture, they flew away. It flew away, and then I looked it up, and apparently somewhere like places in California and southern United States, they also have hummingbird feeders. People also put hummingbird feeders, but we don't have hummingbirds in China. I think that's something like every time someone thinks they saw a hummingbird, it's actually just a big hairy moth. So there are just no hummingbirds in China, and I was fascinated by them, even though I only see like a very blurry few seconds of a hummingbird. And this is like the great I can't tell what I wrote down. Great-tailed grackle. I also never see this bird. I've never seen this bird before. Like, they have such big tails and very long legs, and they always look pissed or in a hurry. And I just really love their facial expression. They're so cute. The tails are so big. And this page, ignore this, it's kind of ugly. But the flower is jacaranda. I forgot to look up the English name. They're really pretty, and they're purple, and they're everywhere. And tequila. So, fun fact, I used to be in my elementary school wind band, and we practiced this song called Tequila, and the Chinese name is Longshan. And at the time, I don't really know what tequila is. I asked our teachers, and he just said, it's a plant where you make alcohol with. And since like lan, I don't know why I said Chinese word with an English accent. What the hell? Lan means like orchid, or like things end in orchid. It's flower. So I kind of assumed that it's like a type of orchid. But seeing it for the first time, I realized it's more like aloe. But it's huge. I saw one that was taller than me. And I always really liked succulents. Is aloe a succulent? I think it is. Also, takia. Takia means ticket booth. I forgot how to say it. It's just a place where it sells tickets. And I saw it for the first time, and I thought it says tequila, but it's actually takia. Oh, the next page. This is gonna be a little messy. So I walked into this what seemed like a cute stationery store, and then I realized, after I walked in, I realized it's actually a K-pop pop-up store. That was a mouthful. K-pop pop-up store. And I bought some cute stickers, like this one, and they actually gifted me this ticket thingy. And then I realized that BTS is coming on tour in Mexico City. I don't know anything about K-pop. They also gave me these free stickers, and I just put them all together in this long thing, and it's really cute because I assume that this is like a little rabbit in OXO. I assume these little animals are they represent like a group member, right? And it's like group member doing things in like Mexico. It's so cute. And yeah, actually they also gave me a big poster. I walked outside the store and looked inside the bag, and I realized there's a huge poster in there with it's like pretty thick, using like good quality paper. And I had to walk back and give it back to them because I don't know what to do with a big poster of 7 BTS members that I don't really know. And I'm also like traveling. It's not gonna fit in my suitcase. I would crush it. So I just gave it back to the clerk. But I was really grateful that they gave me like so many free gifts. And this, I just thought this was, okay, 1 second. I thought this was funny because I went to another sushi place. This just looks like sushi. I started laughing, but it's actually Sushi Ito. Is it just me? Like, am I the only one that thinks it looked like that? But I just thought it was like unfortunate branding, unfortunate design choice. And this little sticker is from a souvenir store. They also have like the little Frida Kahlo sticker. Okay, I also made this out of the Krispy Kreme hat. Oh, this page. You can probably tell that I got quite lazy with. I need to replace this with like a more sturdy piece of tape. But anyway, I also got my teeth I got a resin bonding in Mexico City. It's really quick. I was in and out in 30 minutes without a reservation. So I was was really happy with it. And the sticker, I forgot what it means. I think it just means like do it today, not tomorrow. And these are the fortune cookies. The fortune cookie, the things inside the fortune cookies. Is it just called a fortune? And they're in Spanish. I don't know if everyone knows this, but fortune cookies, someone like invented them in California. They were not Chinese or Japanese. Like I got one of these is from like a Japanese, the sushi place. So I don't know why people assume all Asian restaurants just have this, but I've never seen one until I came to America. Oh wait, however, I did read this book. It's like a children's book when I was a kid. It's called I don't remember which one. I think it's Cricket in Times Square. Yeah, Cricket in Times Square, something like that. And there's this the little boy went to like a Chinese place that sells crickets, I think. And the guy gave him a fortune cookie. So when I was like reading that, I was like, what is a fortune cookie? And then I saw one when I came to America. Anyway, it's pretty good. Like, I like how crunchy they are. Okay, this is the last page because I don't know if you can tell I didn't have like the patience to finish it. But I also went to, this is not like everywhere I went to, but I tried to make stuff, make a page about every touristy place that I went to. Los Pinos, the pine trees. It's like a place where it's a formal presidential palace. I didn't write much in it. This helicopter, because it kind of looks like the cable car. It has a cable car. I didn't really write on it, but I think it looked really cool. And Museo Soumaya. This is such a cool museum, and I loved it. And it's free. I was so surprised about how big it was, considering it was free. I think this is like a huge art collection bought by one very rich person, and Soumaya is like his late wife's name, and the art inside is really cool, and it's so big. Well, anyway, this is the end because the end of flipping my flip through, but I also have some souvenirs that I could show you. Maybe let's start off with this one. I got it in like the Museum of Anthropology. It's a bunch of cute stickers. I think this is the Mayan calendar. So they probably each little guy probably has like a corresponding period of time. They're all very cute. Maybe I need to find like which one is mine. I'll look it up later. And this one, I hope it's not too loud. It's so cute, right? It's a little chicken trinket dish. I always thought like chicken or hen are so cute. I didn't grow up. I grew up in the city, so I've actually never like. I'm not like never seen a chicken, but I've never held a chicken. I kind of want to touch them. You know, they look very fluffy. And this just looks very like motherly. Oh, it also came with this. It also came with a card. So I think it was made in a village in Mexico. And because I left a 5-star review on Google, the store owner also gave me a free puzzle fridge magnet thing. It's also really cute. I really love it. so pretty that I was like, oh my god, I don't want to write down it. I'm gonna ruin it. But it's really cute and it fits inside the little purse. Another fridge magnet. I want to put it on my fridge, but I think I will be moving soon. This one, I love this one. It has a little funny face on it. I think it's the song, like the big song in Museum of Anthropology. I also got these two notebooks from the Museum of Anthropology. They're very, very pretty, and I'm looking forward to like write on them or like draw stuff on them. Okay, lastly, the needed stuff. I'm just gonna put everything out at once. Little parrot keychain. I think nowadays people just call them bag charms.